Hey, Dale.
Hi.
What is up with you today? Anything new?
No, same shit every day.
That's not true. We try to make every day special and better than the last.
Yay!
You're listening to the Swish Edition.
Live from the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Dale and Scott.
Okay, everybody listen up.
You're listening to the Swish Edition.
It'll be huge.
Hello. Out there in TV and listening land. This is the Swish Edition, coming to you live on tape from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Where's that from?
What if I talk like that all the time? Would that be funny?
That's from a movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't think of it.
We can never think of anything we want to think about when we're thinking about it.
Great.
Does that make any sense? No. Silly Dele. So our show is now coming to you on Tuesdays. We moved the show to Tuesdays because the end of our week was becoming very busy with other stuff. So shit. It's full of shit at the end of the week. So we moved the show to the beginning of the week when I have more time to deal with it.
Yay.
Hooray! And in the olden days, the show used to come out on Tuesdays, right?
Did it?
Did it? I think it's been every day of the week.
Thursday.
It's been every day of this friggin' week. But now we're on Tuesdays. So hello. That's why we didn't have an episode for 10 days. Actually, the reason we moved it to Tuesdays wasn't because the end of our week is busy. It's because I was too lazy to do the show last Thursday.
So we just changed it.
So it just changed. Hey, why don't we just change the day of the week so I don't have to do it today?
We should do that. We should do that today.
That's exactly what happens. That's what
Moved
happened.
it to Thursday.
But the reason the end of the week is really busy is because you're working on Binge Bomb, which is your new project. And the show is actually brought to you by Binge Bomb.
How about that?
It was brought to you by Binge Bomb last time, too. Isn't that amazing?
Aww.
It's a great new weekly email that comes in your inbox in the middle of the day on Friday to give you a little bite of what's coming up that weekend on streaming in the next week.
In the next week.
On streaming platforms. Like Netflix. And am I boring you?
I just woke up from a nap.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta get it out.
Woke up in a nap at 6 p.m. Woke up from his nap. So we can turn around and go right back to bed.
Oh, I can't wait.
So what's exciting this week? It's Peacock. My
wanna
Peacock.
see your peacock.
My Peacock.
Cock,
Right?
Peacock, yeah.
So that's NBC's Peacock comes out on the 27th. I
Yeah,
think?
and supposedly, no, the 15th. Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And supposedly, I think it's called The Brave New World. Is like what everyone is anticipating to watch.
Oh, that's one of the new shows.
The new show, yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't know is if all episodes will drop or if it's just going to be a few.
Yeah, is it
Just one.
Is it like one of those? Is it like Apple TV Plus where they put out a couple episodes and then they put out a new episode once a week?
Right.
Which annoys me because if you want to binge it, you can't
wait
until it's all come out.
Right.
Like we're doing with Succession. Oh my gosh, y'all! We're gonna be watching it this evening on this TV right behind us. We only have 2 or 3 episodes left in season 2.
3.
Yeah. And it's going to make me really sad because I'm really, if you guys haven't seen it, I know we're late to the game. It's been out for a while. But man, do I love it.
It's
heavy.
I didn't think I would like it the first couple of episodes, but
You have to make it through the first couple episodes. You really do because it starts a little slow. And Dale, I'm boring the fuck out of Dale. Yawn number 2. We'll write that down. Who wants to take bets? Who wants to take bets on how many times Dale yawns during this episode? Can you fake it? I know you can act. Fake it. Fake pretend that you're excited to be here.
oh yeah, yay!
Anyway, Succession. Watch it. That's God. HBO has the goodest stuff.
Yeah, and make sure you update your app by the end of the month.
Oh yeah, if you guys are still watching shows on HBO Go, that's not going to work come July 31st. So you're going to have to get the HBO Max.
Go with the bye-bye.
Anyway,
Which
there's number 3.
Is a pain in the butt because it hasn't been working for us.
I know. I can watch HBO Max on my computer and my phone and stuff, but I can't get it to show up on the TV for some reason, which is
pain.
Stupid because that's where most people want to watch streaming video is on their big fat TV.
Yeah, mine works on my phone too, and I can't get it to work on.
Hey, exciting news! Another commercial, Dale. There are brand new Swish Edition coffee mugs on our website, swishedition.com.
What?
They're so cool. So they're white on the outside with the Swish Edition logo on it, but the inside is colored, and the handle
Black on the inside, right?
It can be 4 different colors. It could be black, it could be red, yellow, or blue. You get to pick which one you want. And then the handle will be the same color as the inside.
Well, we have a set of black ones.
We just have white ones.
With the black interior.
No. We have those Binge Bomb ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, these are Swish mugs.
Yeah. And take 2.
Oh my!
Should we start
God.
over? Should we start?
No.
Do you need a cup of coffee?
I'm just waking up. I'm getting there.
Do you want to show the Binge Bomb coffee mug? Because that's kind of fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
But we're not selling them, are we? No.
Do you want to sell them?
No. We're not going to show them. We're going to, because we don't like those anyway because they're too small.
You guys can't have a Binge Bomb coffee mug.
Yeah. Not yet.
Oh my God, Vegas news. So California, right before we came on the air today, California has closed all their bars, their indoor dining, their churches, their gyms. They're basically gone back to pre-phase 1.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. And guess what? Nevada always does. We follow what California does, so I'm sure that it's right around the corner for us.
Well, it's already started with the bars.
Or no, our bars are closed for seating in at the actual bar.
Yeah.
So as long as your establishment has food, you can be open, but nobody can sit at the bar. It's so stupid. Because the people here in Vegas did so much work to get these bars ready to open by putting like plexiglass shields between each seat.
Yeah.
It couldn't be more safe. And they've been cleaning like a motherfucker. I mean, as soon as you get up, they come over with Lysol and wipe the whole thing down.
Well, our experience is that one place that we go to, we don't know what the rest
It's called The Bar.
Yeah, we don't know what the rest of the people are doing. Probably nothing, apparently.
No, I don't know. I don't think you can make a blanket statement like that because you haven't been to the other bars.
That's what I'm telling you.
You're telling me that's the case?
I said we're only basing that on the one place that we go to, and apparently others are not.
Well, they did it at Bellagio. They did it at Bellagio too. They put plexiglass up at that center bar, and I don't know. Anyway, but the casinos are still open, and the pools are still open. And there's still 15 million people at the pools not wearing masks. So
that'd be the next thing to close.
Stupid. Our numbers are nowhere near California's though, so maybe we'll be okay.
Well, we're a lot smaller.
So I think we told you right before the last time we were here that we were getting ready to drug our dogs because it was the 4th of July the next day, and we were worried about the fireworks because supposedly, and it's true, there were more fireworks sales this 4th of July than ever before in known mankind.
Ever.
Not just here, but everywhere in the country. Because people are friggin' bored and they need something to do. And what better to do than go out in your backyard and burn your yard down? Right. 150 fires the Las Vegas Fire Department responded to that night, including one poor person who lost their entire house.
One house burned down. You saw the video about that, right?
It's sick.
How the firework in their driveway, but it shot right back into the garage where they were storing the fireworks, and it just all went up into flames.
That's what I was so worried about.
And how close the houses are around here.
Right. They're right on top of each other.
Right.
Ours aren't, but most of them are. But so our neighbor, I won't tell you his name because actually I don't know it. But he lives across the street and he has 2 boys. They're teenagers, right?
If that.
Yeah. And they were out there. He said they had over 100, right? Or you overheard him say we still have 72 more.
I heard him say we have 75 more.
Y'all, we're not talking firecrackers. We're not talking sparklers. We're talking about fireworks that went 500 feet up in the air,
and a small city would buy,
and blew up like major. And I'm worried that one of those, if just one of them fell over, it would have come directly towards us. It was scary. We went outside to watch for like maybe 3 minutes because I was just kind of pissed. They were cool, yes.
Yeah.
The mess is still out there. He never even cleaned it up, which is so ridiculous. But I was really worried because this place is a tinderbox, y'all. We haven't had rain in like 100 days.
Since April, I think.
And it's 106 degrees out. It was pretty
hot today.
It was pretty warm that day, too. It was hotter yesterday. Today's actually a cool wave.
Well, it was also because our dogs don't really appreciate them either. And they were literally right outside the front door.
So last year, I gave Sticks one pill. It's a sedative. And that didn't do anything. He still drools. He still shakes. He still, pees in the house. This year, I gave him 2. Oh my God, I thought I killed him. I literally thought I killed him. He was out like dead, and I couldn't even wake him up in the morning. He was literally asleep for 12 hours.
Yeah. And then the other one, too, was just
barked and barked.
lethargic.
Yeah.
The next day.
We almost killed our dogs.
What have you done?
But you have no idea. I mean, they were such a mess. And these fireworks went from 6 p.m., well before the sun went down, until at least 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
And then the next day.
And there was one,
or then the next day.
There was one like night before last, too.
Yeah, there was one like last night.
Well, last night, I had to get up in the middle of the night and go get Charlie and like put him in a closet. It's crazy. I didn't put him in a closet. I brought him in our room and closed the door. But man. Anyway, I won't complain about fireworks anymore. But I am not. I'm not looking forward. And we can't go away for 4th of July.
Never.
Because we need to stay here and guard our house with hoses. Can you imagine if we came home and the house was gone?
Right, and you wouldn't want to leave the dogs in case something did happen, and then no one would be able to get them.
No, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So we need to move to the country where there are no fireworks. A country.
A country.
Let's move. We need to move to Canada. They don't have 4th of July. Right?
Well, no, they don't.
Well, no, in Canada, they're probably illegal up there. They're illegal here.
Yeah.
These were all illegal fireworks. I swear, they're beautiful. Everywhere you look, 360 degrees around, you saw these huge fireworks. And they weren't professional. They were all amateurs.
Yep.
It was cray.
Cray, y'all.
Cray. Anyway, what are you going to do?
Anyway.
One more piece of Vegas news. Travel and Leisure magazine just named the Wynn Encore the best hotel in Las Vegas.
I believe that.
That's true.
It's a pretty sweet spot, man.
Yeah. I like it. We haven't been there in a while.
No.
Can't afford to go.
Not since last week.
Not since 3 o'clock. No, we can't go there. Should I talk about the sad stuff? I don't know that I want to talk about the sad stuff.
No one wants to talk about sad stuff.
You guys know
unless you want to do the first one.
You got to kick it. So, I don't know. It made me laugh so hard. And I was literally walking around the entire yard with my gloves on and my big bag, picking up dog poo, which I do on Friday mornings. And I said it was the highlight of my week. And it made me laugh and laugh and laugh. And I laughed the whole time I was picking up poop. So, it made the job a little bit better. And the reason I do it on Friday is...
Maybe you should sing a song.
The picking up poop song?
Yeah, you got to create one.
Really do. That would be so funny. The reason I do it on Friday morning, though, is because that's the day the landscapers come, and I don't want them to have to deal with it. Otherwise, I probably would never pick it up.
Yeah, they're just going to blow it around.
We're so lucky, though, that the dogs poop as far away from the house as they can get. So they don't poop on the grass. They don't poop anywhere near the house. They go as far away as they can. But that means I have to go far away to find it. It's funny.
What's this?
What is what? Oh, did I put it? I put it twice.
Not only twice, it's just 2 different things.
Well, she was missing and now she's dead. Okay. Oh, I have to say it now. Naya Riviera, who was on Glee, you guys all probably heard this. She was been missing in a lake since last Wednesday. They found her body yesterday. Sad.
Yeah, because the little boy was still on a boat.
Yeah, her 4-year-old. Apparently, this lake is well known for its whirlpools and stuff, and I guess lots of people have gotten hurt and drowned in this lake. If that's the case, there should be some signs, I guess. Maybe she didn't know. But also, she wasn't wearing her life jacket, which I probably wouldn't have been either. Who swims in a lake with a life jacket? Not me.
Not I. I said to fly. I don't get in a lake anyway because you never know what's in there.
Oh, if I can't see, no. I don't get in any water if I can't see.
Way.
I mean, I love the Caribbean, but I won't go in the water off a boat. I will only go off the shore, the beach, and I'll only go up till... If I can see the bottom, I'm fine. If I know there's no sharks coming towards me, I'm okay. Jaws was just on the other day.
Yeah, I watched the whole 6 hours
all
of it.
4 of them were on. I didn't even know there was 4. I knew there was Jaws 3D because I saw that in the theater.
And then Revenge. Jaws, that's the 4th one.
Which is the 4th one.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, I got to say it now. Kelly Preston also died yesterday. It's very sad. I loved her, and I feel bad for John Travolta. That's horrible. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Kanye West is running for president. This is old news. By the time you hear this, you guys already know all this stuff.
Right.
It's so stupid. He's not really running for president. I think it's just some big PR move. He's an idiot, and there's no way he would ever get more than 3 votes. Well, maybe he'd get a lot. It'd be kind of interesting to see how many he gets.
He's a little late to the game.
I don't even think Kim would vote for him. I mean, she's... Dale just knocked his head into the microphone. What is wrong with you today? I really need to give you some coffee. You want some wine?
No.
I'm drinking... No. Is this the first time I've had wine while we're doing the show?
No.
It's good, too. The Washington Redskins announced yesterday that they are definitely changing their names. It took them a while, but they really had no choice. And it's not because the owner wants to. He does not want to. And he's been very adamant over the years that he's not going to change the name. But it was FedEx and Coca-Cola and Home Depot and these other companies that...
Money talks.
That sponsor the team. And, FedEx, their name is all over their, what do you call it, stadium.
It's FedEx Field.
And FedEx basically put their foot down and said, you're changing the name.
Yeah.
You're changing the name. You have no choice.
You'd be surprised to think that why FedEx would even do it in the first place. Why would they put plaster their name all over the field?
On Redskins, right? They had to know. But FedEx is owned by a very conservative guy who probably didn't give a shit,
Yeah.
Or didn't know better. I don't know. What are you going to do? But apparently they've come up with 2 names that they feel very comfortable with, but they're running it by a couple Native American organizations to make sure they're cool with the name.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so it's obviously going to have something still to do with some kind of native thing.
Right.
I don't know what. I don't think they're going to call them the Indians. That wouldn't really work. Because I think the Cleveland Indians are actually thinking of changing their name, which is stupid because Indian, is that bad? That's just what they are.
And then the Braves?
The Braves, is there talk of changing their name? I haven't heard anything about that.
I don't know when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah. Well, Braves is not. I don't think that's something derogatory. I think
it-
their tomahawk
it's the
chop thing that they
tomahawk
do.
thing, yeah.
That was something they probably shouldn't do anymore. Anyway, so maybe next week we'll know what the name is going to be. They were also having some problems with trademark. So I guess the name that they really want, someone else has or something. I don't know.
I thought it was coming out today.
They announced today that they're definitely doing it.
Oh.
Or yesterday. Yeah.
But not a name.
No, the name's not out yet. Well, as of airtime, it's not.
Gotcha.
We taped this the day before.
I forget.
Did you hear about this? Airbnb is having a lot of trouble, especially during the pandemic, of young people, like young adults.
I've heard about this.
Renting their houses and then having parties with like 100 people in them.
Yeah.
So to stop this from happening, and basically the neighbors get pissed off and they ruin the house and trample down the grass and stuff or whatever, pee in the living room, things like that. Bong water spilled on the couch. Yeah. They're now making it so that people under 25 can't rent an Airbnb house in their same city unless they have 3 previous rentals and a stellar rating. So like if you were 24, you couldn't rent an Airbnb here in Las Vegas.
Right.
But you could in Cincinnati because you might be traveling and you are an adult.
Right. That's interesting.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So you'll just get your mom to do it. Get your mom to rent it.
I mean, you would, right? Because you would think it would just, why wouldn't you just put this on the host's responsibility?
I think so too. I mean, I don't know. It seems unfair to me that, well, we talked about this.
Seems unfair to Airbnb.
Yeah, and we've talked about this a lot. You're old enough to go to war, but you're not old enough to buy beer. The whole 1821 thing.
You can't even rent a car.
And now you're saying, and you can't even rent a car if you're under 25 in a lot of cases, which is ridiculous. You're an adult. So, oops. There goes Dale. We didn't need him anyway. All right, he went to the bar. Get a iced tea.
Iced tea.
Anyway, I don't know what else I want to talk about. I promised Dale we'd keep the show to 30 minutes, so I have 9 minutes left, and I can't talk about everything I want to talk about. Netflix did announce a multi-year partnership with the Dead to Me creator, Liz Feldman. So Dead to Me is definitely coming back for a third and final.
And so you've heard this thing like with musicians.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? The 27 Club? The 25 Club?
I don't know anything about this.
Or unfortunately, like big time musicians like die at 27.
Oh, like Kurt Cobain and Elvis and stuff.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So apparently, there's a thing all over the internet about the 3-season kill switch or something with Netflix. Oh. And if you're a season that can make it to season 4, you're like golden.
Oh, you're golden after that.
Yeah.
All right. But so
they didn't survive. Dead to Me.
It's because it costs more and more money the more seasons they do. Yeah. Because everybody wants more money.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody involved wants more money to do something longer.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you expect a raise every year?
I guess so. But look at what, especially if the product that I'm helping you create is making you a buttload of money, then I should get more money.
Right.
I mean, look at the cast of Friends. They were each getting $1 million an episode for the last couple of years.
That's crazy. And like, what is the price on a rerun? You don't get that same amount.
No, but they get a lot. I mean, I think Jennifer Aniston said that they're each making about $20 million a year on residuals from the Friends reruns.
Holy moly.
That's in addition to them getting already paid $1 million to make that one individual episode. That we've been through this before. You said you get paid for it and then you're done. You shouldn't get money afterwards. Right?
I mean, it
seems kind of crazy to me that you're going to get paid for it forever.
Right.
I mean, we have friends who get residual checks, like Sherry Vine and Rob Nagel and stuff. They get like every now and then they'll get a check in the mail for like 1 penny.
Right.
For something they did because Rob's been in 1 million shows and maybe they re-air an episode of Buffy that he was in or Dawson's Creek or something all these years later and he gets like a penny for being in that episode. Kind of crazy. Who
keeps track of all that?
I know, right? I mean, it's an accounting nightmare.
I mean, there's like 300 channels on a cable subscription. Yeah. Who in the world's keeping track of who is what and who is in that episode and who gets what, where they live?
That's crazy. That's crazy. The union rules that they have is kind of crazy too. The Actors Equity or SAG, maybe it's SAG, the one that Gabrielle Cateris is president of, they just negotiated a new deal with the producers and stuff, and I don't know who the producers are, if maybe there's just main ones that they deal with to come up with this stuff, but now there's all kinds of things they've added, like money and stuff, but one of the things is the producers have an obligation now to give actors a 48-hour notice if they have to be naked in their scene. It's required that they have a 48-hour, I guess, so they could trim their bush. I don't know. What could you possibly need the 48 hours for?
I don't know.
So you come in on Monday morning and I'm like, Dale,
unless you have that much
you need to show your ass on Wednesday. I'm giving you your 48-hour notice. Right?
That's weird.
It is weird. I would,
because wouldn't you know that already anyway?
I would think so. I would think you would see it coming up in the script, and you're filming that on Wednesday. You're going to say, "Oh, Scott has to show his ass." Let me tell you one thing though. If I had a contract, it would say no ass and no shirt off either. Oh, I also can't open my eyes underwater. That would definitely be in my contract. I can't do it. It hurts. Not funny.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to be shopping at Target for the rest of our lives. That's where all of our
Amazon.
That's where all of our clothes are gonna come from now on. You guys, this is so sad. All the companies that are closing down and filing for bankruptcy because of COVID. But my sister says it's not really because of COVID. It's because retail is dying anyway, and because these companies have huge amounts of debt, which a lot of companies do nowadays.
Yeah, and
we're learning that from watching Succession.
Maybe this wasn't a fact of the COVID, but I'm sure it accelerated it.
It did because they have no cash.
Right.
So
no
they
one's
were
going anywhere.
Right. So they were using the cash that they were getting from the sale to pay their interest on this massive debt that they all have. Anyway, these are the companies that have filed bankruptcy. It doesn't mean they're going away forever.
Right.
But J. Crew, Lucky Brand, Brooks Brothers, Neiman Marcus, JCPenney, Lane Bryant, and Taylor. Those are just some of them. Macy's is closing 1/5 of their stores. Sur La Table. How do you say that? Sur La Table. I didn't even spell it right.
Sur La Table.
Sur La Table. They're closing 50 stores. Nordstrom's closing 16 stores. Bed Bath & Beyond is planning to close 200 stores over the next 2 years.
Stores,
Meanwhile, TJ Maxx, Ross, Kohl's, they're doing awesome. All the discount places.
Retailers, yeah.
Target, Walmart, Amazon, Home Depot is doing well because everyone's at home doing projects.
Right.
Those are, if you guys want to buy stock, buy TJ Maxx. AT&T is actually closing 250 stores because they don't need an AT&T store.
You don't need a store.
Everything you do, you can do online.
Right.
And they'll send your phone to you. Unless it breaks, you don't really need them, right?
Oh, that's true. What do you do if it breaks?
I just throw mine away, get another one.
Well, yeah, but the store's closing.
What do you mean? No, if my phone breaks, I just throw it away and get another one. So I don't need the store, right?
But you need the store to get the new one.
They'll mail it to me.
Yeah, so you just be a day without a phone.
Yeah, they're still AT&T is not going away. They're just not going to have retail locations.
Yeah.
Microsoft is closing all their stores. Their stores were just a copy of Apple stores anyway.
I've been into one or two of them, and they were weird.
Yeah. It's because
it didn't seem organized, and it was just a bunch of software.
And
no one buys
Microsoft
anymore.
stuff isn't fun.
No.
I realize most people have Microsoft stuff, especially at work.
Yeah.
I mean, we're an Apple family. We have all Apple stuff. I always have forever and ever. Amen. Except at work. I mean, when I had jobs, I had to use
a Windows computer.
I can't even.
Cheaper.
I wouldn't even know how to operate it. It's been so many years.
It's been a long time since I've touched one.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do. But they're not sexy. Not like Apple stuff. They're just kind of boring. Anyway, will Apple be next? Will they get rid of their stores?
No.
God,
no. You've been in those. They're always full.
Want to talk about movies?
Sure.
So, last year we watched the first Halloween movie of the trilogy with Jamie Lee Curtis rebooting the Halloween movies, and I thought it was pretty good. The next one was supposed to come out this October, called Halloween Kills. It has been pushed all the way till October 2021, but it's going to get an IMAX release.
Really?
Yeah, so you can watch him on the big screen.
Because my biggest. Never mind.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
You're going to say something before I get there? You can jump ahead. It's your show, too.
No, because I was going to say that my biggest disappointment this year with this whole thing, I was really, really, really looking forward to the new Ghostbusters.
Oh. Well, it's not on my script. Is it? Oh, that's the original Ghostbusters.
The originals, yeah. But anyway, that's been pushed back, too, I think.
Everything's been pushed back.
To at least the winter time.
Yeah. James Bond's now coming out in November, which is where it belongs. So I'm excited about that.
Ooh. Rumors are we are getting supposedly very close to the last episode of The Walking Dead.
Oh, like they're gonna finally call it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm okay with that.
I've seen two rumors. One, that it's going to air soon.
Yeah.
Or number two, that the last season has ended, and this one will be put on the beginning of the next one.
Now you're not talking about the last ever episode. You're talking about the last one of this season because they weren't able to finish it.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But what I was saying I wouldn't be sad about is if they decide to finally end it. I mean, enough is enough, I think.
It's getting to that point where
what else can they do with these people? Yeah. And they're pissing me off. So it's funny that the biggest movie at the box office last weekend was Empire Strikes Back. This was the release to the movie theaters, and the vast majority of those movies were drive-in theaters. Did you know that there are 135 active drive-in theaters in America?
I haven't been to one in a long time.
Yeah, and they're all showing Empire Strikes Back, and they made like $500 million. No, that's ridiculous. That would be huge news. That would have been the first thing we said. They made $500,000.
$500,000.
Just nothing. But anyway, they're happy.
Nothing. I mean, this is a show that's been done forever. Just raking in the money.
Right. So they released before that with Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park, Jaws is also played this summer. I didn't even know this was happening. We have a drive-in theater.
Yeah.
Is it open?
I don't know.
It's on the other side of town.
Way on the other side of town.
I'm not going. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah.
That would be horrible. Why would anybody do that? I would do it in like Maine or Connecticut or Canada, but not fucking in the South with bugs. You can't run your car. You can't run your air conditioning. Everyone would die, right?
No.
That can't be good for the environment. You can't sit in your car with the engine running while you're watching a movie. I don't think that's allowed. That would suck. Well, you wouldn't do it here.
No, not here.
No, but we have drive-in theaters here. I think they must not be open in the summer.
Yeah.
That would suck.
I don't want to go.
Suck balls. SiriusXM bought Stitcher this week for $350 million.
Yowza.
Why can't we come up with something that we can sell for Can we sell Binge Bomb for $350 million?
Yeah, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
So our show is on Stitcher. So that means we're now part of the SiriusXM family.
Are they keeping the name?
I don't know. I don't know the details. That's all I know. I don't believe Stitcher's worth $350 million. Where does this money come from? How do they make money? Everything's free.
Don't know.
Ads. They must sell ads. Hamilton has been a huge hit for Disney Plus, which is no big surprise. Do I even need to say that? Their traffic is up 250%, and all of their shows are up like 60%, like everything. So like all these people who have come to Disney Plus came to watch Hamilton. So that's awesome. Oh,
yes.
I don't like it, so I didn't watch it.
I have no interest in that.
I've listened to the music, and I really have no interest in seeing the production. So I don't get it. Everyone loves it, though, and that's great. Disney Plus's 5-year plan was to get 30 million subscribers, Dale.
They already have it?
They already have it. Isn't that amazing? That was their 5-year plan, and they've already surpassed it. So I guess that's good. Buy Disney stock.
Jeez, that is a
lot. Their theme parks, they must be taking a huge hit on that. You know, they opened Disney World in Florida this past weekend, which is crazy since Florida is the hot spot of America.
Right. Why don't you just close those things down?
I saw the video.
They ruined it anyway because they got rid of that cool part in Orlando.
What was that?
That downtown Disney.
Oh, we've talked about this before. Pleasure Island.
Pleasure Island.
It's now called Downtown Disney.
Yeah. It was cool.
Right.
Not anymore.
There's a new Battlestar Galactica coming from the makers of Mr. Robot. That's coming to Peacock. Who knows when that'll actually go into production. But I don't understand this because I thought the reboot of Battlestar Galactica on Sci-Fi, which was on between 2004 and 2009, was pretty phenomenal. I've tried to get you to watch it a couple times. I really think you'd like it. If you just start it, the first episode is amazing. You'll like it.
Really?
Yes. Please, let's watch it. Let's watch it next. It's really...
Are you talking about the original?
No, I'm not talking about the 1979 show, no, which was a piece of poo. I'm talking about the reboot on Sci-Fi, which came out in the early 2000s. It's amazing. Edward James Olmos is in it.
Edward James Olmos?
Almost. I think that's his name. Almost. And we were just talking about this last week, and the first lady from Independence Day.
Yeah.
She's the president of the United States.
In Battlestar Galactica.
In Battlestar Galactica.
Okay.
Yeah. I had her name superimposed on the screen last week because we couldn't think of her name. and now I can't think of it again. Because I'm a dumbass.
Dumas.
I'm a Dumas. Oh, another thing we want to watch. A couple more things we want to watch is Palm Springs with Andy Sandberg.
Yeah.
What is this? What's the premise?
That's gonna be next.
What's it about?
It's almost like that Adam Sandler movie of like 50 First Dates.
Yeah.
So they go to Palm Springs for a wedding, and they go to sleep, and then they wake up and they just repeat the day. Like
so
they're in this loop.
Kind of like Groundhog Day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, that's as much as I know.
But they know they're in it.
They know they're in it.
Right.
And they do things, try to get out of it, like they intentionally kill themselves, and they just wake up.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
And they fall in love?
I don't know.
We don't know if it's a love story.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Another thing that you sent me the trailer for is called Stage Mother.
Yes.
Jackie Weaver.
But that's just
Lucy Liu.
That'd be on rental. That's just like video on demand.
It's not free.
It's not even out yet.
It's on something called Fandango Movie Clips Indie Channel. Are we gonna be able to buy it like on iTunes and stuff? It looks really good, and Jackie Beat's in it.
Yeah,
a drag queen.
It just looks really, really funny.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
And it has Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu, My Girl Drew, Cameron D, and Destiny. Charlie's Angels.
Come on.
All right, I'm going to shut up because I've gone over my limit.
There you go.
I had lots more to say, though.
Fandango Movie Clips in the channel.
Yeah, Jane Lynch is going to be the new host of NBC's reboot of The Weakest Link.
Oh, and just so you know, I did send out my tweet to Tiffany Haddish and HBO saying... Hollywood Squares on the ball.
All right. Well, when she responds, we will do a special episode.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.